Hi everyone, welcome to Nonna Stitching Lounge with Rosie. How is everyone doing today? Today is Monday, May the 20th, and I am here in Toronto. It is a coolish, windy day, but at least it isn't raining. And yesterday we actually had a sunny day, so wow, that was something. Um, so I welcome everyone to my channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you'd like to subscribe, there is a button on the right there. Subscribing is free. You just have to have a Google account in order to do that. And then when you subscribe, you will get a notification for every time I post a video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back and supporting the channel. I really, really appreciate it. In fact, I have now over 500 subscribers and I am over the moon. I can't even believe that I've reached over 500. So I will be doing a giveaway. I'm not sure what I will be giving away yet. I have some ideas, so watch for another video on my giveaway. Coming up fairly soon. Oh, sorry. Hello. If you like the video, please press like. So that would be helpful as well. So yes, today it's Monday and I'm actually off work. It is what some might refer to as a bank holiday. It is actually a very, this is a holiday long weekend. We always get, I think it's the third Monday in May off. And I'm not sure if you in the States or even some Canadians know why we get this day off, but we are celebrating someone's birthday. So I'm not going to tell you who this person's birthday is, but put it in the comment box because it's just very interesting that we would be celebrating this person's birthday here in Canada. I know next Monday is Memorial Day weekend for the US. So if you're Canadian, don't post if you know. If you're American or British or you from the Australia or wherever, guess why we have today off and don't Google it, okay? And yeah, so let's see. So that's today. I also am pretty excited. I joined Mama Llama Kayla's yarn swap, and so I think it's Isabel Crawford is my swap partner. She's out in Scotland, so pretty exciting getting to know her, and I will be starting to put her box together. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. For Mama Kayla apparently wasn't feeling well for a while, so there's been a little bit of a delay in getting the names out, but she put them all out yesterday, which was good of her. She put so much work into it. She has 6 pages of people that wanted to join the swap. So thank you, Mama Kayla, if you're watching. That was amazing of you to do that, especially when you're not feeling very well. So, but it's going to be a lot of fun for those of us participating. Let me know if you are participating and what you hope to receive from the yarn swap. So that would be kind of fun. I mean, I personally would love to get things that I never, like I haven't seen before. Like something that's maybe unique to the UK, to Scotland. Doesn't even really have to be yarn related, right? So that's pretty exciting. So here I am today. It's the middle of the afternoon, and I am all alone in the condo. I'm very, very upset because Nonna has decided he's going golfing for 4 days in Ohio. Can you tell how upset I am? Yeah. No. Of course I'm going to miss Nonna, right? Right, because he cooks every night. Who's going to cook for me now? I might actually have to go into the kitchen. So it's just going to be me and my son, my 24-year-old, and he'll be here shortly. He's not here right now. So yeah, so I have a whole week without Nonna. Imagine that. I can crochet and eat what I want and crochet some more and maybe even buy yarn and I won't have to sneak it in. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I don't sneak it in. I just buy it. I bring it in. I don't care if he knows or not. But anyway, so that's yeah, so that's just catching up on life. Let's see, what do I have? Okay, so let's go into finished objects since you can see that I am wearing my finished Say Bella shawl from Melanie. Oh my God, I forget. But anyway, I'll put down the, I'll put it in the link again. So I'll just stand up and show you my Say Bella shawl. I made it quite large. It comes down quite long. You'll see. It's covers, you know, where it's got a cover kind of thing. I put the picot border like she asked. And I used the Karen cotton cakes in the, this is the lavender field. And I used 2 cotton cakes, complete cotton cakes, and then I ran out and I had to, I just used the beige for the bottom. I don't know if you recall in my other videos that I had bought the solids, and so I just used one of the solids to finish the picot and a couple of lines at the bottom. Yeah. So I think this turned out really nice. This is kind of like a nice, you know, spring, wearing it out in this kind of weather. I debated whether to put a border around here. I don't know, what do you think? Should I put a border around here? It's, I don't know. I kind of like the way it is, just very simple. That's the way it's supposed to be, but yeah, it's quite long. It's quite big. It's actually wide this way. Not really as long as I thought it was going to be at the back, but it turned out really nice. And the lavender fields, the cotton cakes. And it's really light. It's a very light shawl, which I like, but it's drapey enough that I can, you know, do whatever I need to do with it and just, yeah, get snuggly. And so really pleased with that. That turned out really nice in the cotton cakes, in the new cotton cakes. So, what else did I finish? I'm just going to put this away because it's a little hot in here. Anyway. So I did finish one other item, and what I think I told you about this site early on in one of my videos. I do speak Italian, and so I went on a site. I don't know what her first name is, but the site is called La Fata Tutto Fare. The fairy does everything. I think that's roughly translated. So she does a lot of nice lacy tops and little jackets and that sort of thing. And, you know, so usually what I do is I listen to it once because, like, she speaks very fast and my Italian's good, but not that good. I don't have her vocabulary. I've obviously learned, you know, what a single crochet, double crochet, all that stuff is. And the other thing is she uses the most beautiful, beautiful Italian cottons and linens, and I don't even know where she gets them from. They're just so beautiful. But what I did have that I thought, oh, this would be kind of interesting to experiment with is it was a knit crate, my mystery knit crate. I don't know if you remember, I unboxed it a couple of months ago. And it was the mystery knit, which was 100% superwash merino. It was 350 yards, and they gave you 2. And it was a DK weight, but it was very, very fine. It was called Frolicking, oh my God, Frolicking Feet. So I took that, I wrote down the pattern in English, and I went through it and did it. So here it is. It's a little frock, I guess. It's a little top. And it's done. I'll come closer. Now I used every part of the ball. Let me just move this a little bit. Hold on, so you can see it a little bit better. Yep. I used the two skeins completely. It is a really nice pattern. Really, really easy. All I had left from the knit crate, the 2 hanks, was this much. This was it. So you can see it's pretty fine. I don't know if you can see this, how fine it is. So that's all I had left. I used a size 5.5 hook. And it's quite holey, so you got to wear a camisole underneath. I don't know if you can see how, but it has a really nice pattern to it. All it is a repeat of, let's see if you can see it, a repeat of 2 double, you have 8 doubles, 2 V-stitch or 2 double V-stitches, 8, 2 double V-stitches in the middle, then 8 crochet, 2 double V-stitches. It's really, really nice. And then you decrease for the underarm. I have to say it is a little tight on me, but again, I didn't have very much. I knew that was going to happen because I made it as wide, and I used a bigger hook. But it's cute for summer, even under a jacket or something like that. Anyway, so that is another finished project. And it was so easy. I made it in like 2 days, not even 2 nights. Yeah, it works up really, really nice. So I don't know if there's an easier way of showing you this without putting it on, because you can see. Yeah, I guess it's difficult to see. It's very holey, very lacy. I thought it was very pretty. Anyway, so that was my other finished object, my other FO. So that was it for finished projects. Now, I did want to follow up with, let's finish acquisitions. I was going to say I have no acquisitions, but I lie. I do have one acquisition, and it is just a Bernat handcrafter. I don't know if you can see that it is purple rose. And I just got this. It was $9 at Walmart. And usually they don't have these kind of really nice colors. So I got the purple. And the reason I got the purple is I finished, 4 Swiffer pads. Anyway, this one's not finished yet. This is also with handcrafter, but it's in the pink variegated. So my cousin ordered Swiffer pads, and so I made the Swiffer pads for her. I did it in this pink that I showed you, this crappy cotton yarn. It's actually a lighter version of this. I'm not sure where I got it. I think it was an end. I went to a store called Lens Mills. It is north or west of Toronto. And they have all kinds of ends, and they have a Bernat and that sort of thing. And I think this ball was like $7.99. It's really splitty. It was a pain to work with. Like, it just kept splitting. I used a size 5 to do the Swiffer pads. 70% cotton, 30% polyester. It does have a lot of yardage, though, I do believe, if I can find it. No, can't find it anywhere. Thought I had seen it somewhere, but I guess not. Oh well. It's Easy Knit Yarns, made in China, really cheapy stuff. But anyway, so then when I saw the Bernat Handicrafter, I thought it's not as splitty. It'll make a nicer nicer dishcloths or, that kind of stuff. So one acquisition, that's it. You should be very, very proud of me. Didn't go to Michael's, didn't go to any other store. Did go to Walmart. It was a different Walmart, so I checked out their yarn. And their yarn section was pathetic. And, but I did get that ball. So that was it. Oh yeah, and then the other finished projects were the 4 dishcloths, but I can't show them to you because I gave them away already. So, okay, what else was I going to talk about? Whips. Oh, whips. Yes. Let me go get my whip. Hold on. Did you miss me? Anyway, I'm here, and so I am making a tunic, similar to the one I did a couple of episodes ago, except I am doing it the proper way. I'm making it lengthwise. So I'm hoping that I make it long enough. Let's see, where are we? To be a bathing suit cover. So I am using the shawl in a ball, and it is turning out pretty. This is with a size 5.5 hook. It is 2 rows of double, 2 rows of V, 2 rows of double, 2 rows of V, and then you make it as basically as wide as you want it, and you make another panel, and then you sew it up in the front, and it will make, it'll make it could be a bathing suit cover. It could be just a long top. Yeah, actually that's pretty long. Let's see. I think we want to make it, I don't know if you can see that, but anyway. So yeah, so I started with this is the Lotus Blossom shawl in the ball. I've used this before in that dress that I had made. It was a bathing suit cover in a previous episode. It actually would be a really, well, I could do that or just even make it a shawl or a scarf if I want. Anyway, it ends up that once you make the 2 panels, then you can sew them together here, and it makes it a bathing suit cover basically, or a very lacy top. So yeah, so shawl on the ball is Lion Brand, in case anybody's wondering. It is 61% cotton, 34% acrylic, and 5 other fibers. I guess it's the shininess. It actually recommends a 6 hook. They say it's a medium 4. It is not a medium 4. It is so fine in most places, but then it's one of those that gets thicker in some other places. Like you'll notice here in this pink, it got really thick. I don't know if you can see it. Right here in this pink here, it got pretty thick, especially right there. And then it got really thin. So it's definitely not a 4. But anyway, who am I to argue with Lion Brand, right? But I don't like using a 6 because I find that when I was using a 6, you don't see the stitch definition. Like this is the 5.5, and at least you see where, you're doing a V stitch or you're doing a double. It just has a nicer finish. You actually can see the stitch. I find with the 6, it looks too, I don't know, just kind of no shape at all, right? So that's my work in progress, one of my work in progress. The other work in progress that I have, as you know, so I asked you guys last time I put out this blanket, whether this is my blanket with all the cable stitches and everything. You do these 12-inch, 14-inch squares, and then you sew them all together. And I asked you whether I should put another panel. And pretty much the consensus was, yes, you should put on another panel. I haven't started the new panel. I haven't started the new panel yet. However, I actually have to go and buy more of this dark gray because I don't have it. It's just a Red Heart Super Saver Chunky, or big or something. I don't know. So I'll have to go get that. But now I know who I'm going to give it to, so I definitely want to put in another panel because it's just going to look much nicer in my son's apartment. So my middle son said that he would like it. So I think it'll look nice. He has burgundy sofas, and I think the gray and this Papa red will look lovely. And I think he'll like to have it. He's a tall boy, so I think it'll be nice to make it just a little bit bigger. So yes, thank you for everyone's opinion. A few of you did say, no, don't put another panel because it'll make it look asymmetrical. I agree with you in certain ways, but the colors will match, so I think it'll be fine. And if I have to, I'll just put another panel on the other side so that it'll be symmetrical. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm a Libra, and my birthday month is October. And so I like things to be balanced and symmetrical, and God forbid there is a shelf or a picture that's hung like with a little bit of a slant on the wall. That will drive me crazy. Nonna has to get up and rehang it. So actually I remember we went one time, Nonna set up a shelf and had put pictures on it. It was one of these floating shelves, and he set pictures on it, and I walk in, I'm going, you know, that shelf looks like it's about a 1/4 inch higher on one side. No, it isn't. What are you talking about? No, it isn't. You know, men, right? God forbid you question their ability to hang a shelf. So I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at least a 1/4 inch like higher on one side. He goes, oh, fine. Yeah, you think you know everything. So I'm going to go get a level. So he goes and gets the level, and he puts it on the shelf. And sure enough, it's like this. He takes it off right away, so I wouldn't, as if I wouldn't see what it was. He goes, no, it's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. I'm like, yeah. So next thing I knew, the next day he was moving the shelf and fixing it. Because you know what, ladies? We do know everything, right? Right. Okay. So anyway, enough about shelves and hanging them straight. A few of you did ask about this blanket. I don't know. I thought I had shown it in a previous episode. Maybe not. So this is a crocheted blanket. It is the lark's foot stitch. So it's not very wide, but it's very long. Okay, so it's only maybe 3 feet wide, but I made it long because I was. It was actually a scrap. I had a lot of red and brown and white, and so I made it long enough to cover Nonna, because he's 6'2". But in order to do that, I had to not make it too wide. But when he's sitting in his recliner, it covers him this way, and all the way down covers his feet. So it's very, very heavy. I think I used like this is Bernat blanket. I'm pretty sure I used a 10, if not a bigger hook. It was actually a really cool stitch. I think I got it from Yarn Inspirations. I think Mikey might have done a similar, or had done the lark's foot. So that is that blanket. So I think that's it for now. I just did want to give a few shout outs. I've been watching some YouTube lately, and I just like to if we can go and help out some of the smaller channels, not that I'm big or anything, but I know that my channel didn't really grow very fast until Rose from Rose Likes Crochet gave me a shout out, and then all of a sudden it really picked up, and I got my 100 subscribers fairly soon after. So I think it's nice that we do these shout outs. So two of the ones that are new that I've been watching, one is Made by Mum, and it's Natalie, and she's from the UK, and she does some really, she has a great accent from the UK, and she does some really cool, crocheted items and some yarn hauls from Britain, which is nice. So you get to see different yarns, and she just seems like a very, very lovely lady. And then there's Helene from Cabin Fever Crochet. I'm not sure where she lives, but it looks like a cabin, and she's also seems very lovely, and actually I think she just posted a really nice shawl tutorial, just I think today or yesterday. So go check out Helen at Cabin Fever Crochet, and Natalie at Made by Mum. And so I think that's all I have for today. I am going to come back with a few part 4s and 5s of my Hobium versus Ice Yarns comparison. If you haven't seen that, I'll put up the link here, to part 1. There's 3 parts to that series. A few of you have asked in the comments that I actually use the yarn and then do a comparison, showing you either what I've made or what I'm going to make, or how it actually crochets up. So I'm going to do a few more of those videos coming up. And then also, again, thank you to all my subscribers. I want to honor my subscribers by doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. I just haven't decided whether I'm going to do a yarn giveaway or maybe an Amazon card. Put your comment on what you think would be a good giveaway. I just find that shipping from Canada to the US or anywhere else is really expensive, and if I could instead use that $20 shipping and put it on an Amazon card with another $30, then someone can buy something from Amazon for $50 instead of, and then buy the yarn they want. But I have lots of yarn to give away too, and I have no problem doing that. So anyway, if you guys can maybe just put your comments on what you think I should do for the giveaway, that would be great. And again, looking forward to my yarn swap with my partner from Scotland, and now the name escapes me. So that's it. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Ciao for now.